Welcome back. Ooh. Okay, my screen just froze for a second, so we're good. Welcome back to a new video, guys. In today's video, I just woke up, by the way. I'm still kind of groggy, so if I sound like that, that's why. But in today's video, I wanted to cover the topic of the struggles of living a more set-apart lifestyle, a more narrow, pretty much one vision, narrow lifestyle. So yeah, let's go for it. This is going to be on the whim, improv. I don't really have any notes, I just woke up, so let's see how it goes. So, coming into the truth of everything, learning what I believe is to be the real meaning of life, and to pursue that sort of lifestyle, it has been a blessing and a struggle at the same time. So, people who live a set apart lifestyle battle all the physical, fleshly desires that the world craves. These include anything from like the food that is promoted, the sex symbols, and all the sex that's promoted over mainstream. We're constantly tempted with pretty much all the desires that are pretty much on a biblical level. They're pretty much not supported. So pretty much television and society in itself promotes all the seven deadly sins that are there to pretty much destroy us as a people. So let's just name off the sins here. So you got greed, gluttony, lust, wrath, which is pretty much revenge, sloth, which is laziness, knowing you can do something but knowing you can be doing something but you just sit back and don't do anything. So yeah, greed, gluttony, lust, sloth, envy, wrath. Last one. It's gonna come to me. What is that last one? Shoot. Anyway, it'll come to me later. But when you turn on the television, guys, that's all you really see. And when you go riding down the street and you see all those fast food joints that you want to stop at, but you know it's terrible for you, and it's tempting, don't get me wrong. It is a struggle, guys. And the more that time progresses, the more that these temptations seem to fill the world. You turn on the television, and every other commercial is like a fast food commercial where they promote like the new hamburger that comes to McDonald's, or like the new extra cheesiest, most bestest pepperoni pizza that comes to like Little Caesars or something. And for the person that's going down a narrow path or a separate path, it's tempting. It is very tempting. Those demonic spirits are really manifesting, and you can tell that just from my vision. You can see like their whole plan behind all these things, promoting these things, so that's like they're pretty much promoting the tempting demonic spirits right in your face, so that you fall for it. Okay, you go on YouTube And the first thing you see now on YouTube is like mukbangs, right? Food mukbangs where they people gouge down like tons and tons of food, and that is promoting the gluttony sin right there, right in your face, okay? And as much as we want to sit down and enjoy a ton of food at one time, we know that that's going to hold us back, and we know that that's going to destroy us at the end of the day, okay? So we're constantly tempted with that. You go on the internet, right? And you are riddled with advertisements, and the advertisements of like sex, it's like right in your face. You're thrown beautiful women in your face, and that's promoting like the lust spirit, which is another sin that if you ritual I can't say that word, but if you are constantly feeding that lust spirit, then it's going to manifest into you, okay? And you're going to be more tempted to do those sexual acts, if you will, okay? And just with the uprising of internet and pornography and everything, it's right in your face. You can't even get away from it. It's like you turn on the TV, it's there. You turn on, you log onto social media, it's right there. You go on Instagram, it's right there. It's thrown right in your face. So that's another sin that's thrown right in your face. And it's like, as a narrow-minded person, you shouldn't be doing this stuff because it's destroying you, and it's really hard. But at the end of the day, it's honestly a blessing in disguise for us to discipline our bodies like this. Now, so that's gluttony, talking about the mukbangs, lust, talking about the over-sexualization of the internet and the media. Now we can talk about envy and wrath. Oh yeah, the last sin was pride. There you go. So envy, wrath, and pride pretty much go hand in hand with each other. So with the uprising of like reality TV shows, which are far from reality, that's not reality. You notice those three sins working hand in hand. So you turn on those reality TV shows, and they are promoting hate, envy, revenge. So you see them like always competing with each other, always worried about what the next person's doing, trying to one up them. Okay, that's envy. You see that they're always arguing and bickering over little things. This is just what I see anyway. I don't really watch this shit, but this is what I just noticed, and this is what I see. They're promoting those demonic spirits that are destroying you. So yeah, you see the envy behind these people, these actors, and they're bickering back and forth, and they're saying, "I hate you, go to hell," like throwing all these curses onto each other, and making it seem normal for us to do that in real life. It's normalizing it to make us seem like, that's what we could be doing because they're doing it. You know what I mean? If the TV's promoting it, why can't we do it? One of those things. And they're always looking to get revenge on each other. They're always looking to one up each other. They're always looking to compete with one another, which is just it's just promoting envy, wrath, and pride at the end of the day. And so that's that. So as a straight-minded, narrow-headed, separate person, that like the separate lifestyle that I'm trying to live, seeing these things and seeing them promoted on the broad scale like this, it's very tempting, especially to the eyes. We all know that the eyes are the portals to the soul, and whatever you feed your eyes is what you are going to become. You are going to whatever you consume with your senses is what you become. So if you are around these types of things, it is bringing those tempting spirits into your life as well. Those tempting spirits, that gluttony spirit, the lust spirit, it is tempting you to perform such acts, okay? And the discipline that comes behind this, knowing that performing these acts, gluttony, lust, falling for these temptations, are going to destroy you at the end of the day. And for the typical person, they do follow through on these acts, not really knowing that it's going to destroy them. But, like I said, for the separate person, now separate, the only thing separate means is holy. Holy and separate mean the exact same thing. So if you're trying to live a holy, righteous, separate life, you want to do the opposite of what the 99% are doing, which is what I'm doing. And it's a great thing, guys. Like, I know it's a struggle, but at the end of the day, when you're living this path, when you're living a more centered, focused pathway, the energy you get from it, the feeling, you're able to connect with the Heavenly Father better, okay? You're able to connect with the spiritual realm better. You're able to see the signs much better if you discipline your body, if you go on those intermittent fasts, if you discipline your body with good food instead of falling for these temptations of fast food, if you resist the temptation of lust, if you follow your heart and love each other instead of letting that wrath temptation get in the way, or letting envy get in the way, when you're just being a positive influence on people and being a leader, that goes a long way, and that's what does make you separate. It is a struggle, but it is a blessing in itself to live this set apart life. Because at the end of the day, we're all going to have to face judgment when our time comes. And when we're facing that judgment, you got to know in your heart, did I do all the right things that I was destined to do, right? Did I fall for those temptations? Did I go against what I believed in, my values, my purpose? Did I go against that? And you got to really discipline yourself in that regard. You can't really, the people that are living set apart can't be going out and partying all the time. You have to have a balanced life. You got to have fun sometimes. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Go out, have a good time once in a while, but you got to really, these set apart people really have to focus. Okay, you got to focus on your purpose, your task at hand, the things that were assigned to you. Okay, you got to live out that purpose, and for a lot of people, it's not doable. They're not willing to live a set apart life because it is tough. But like I said, when you're facing judgment, and when you're living that narrow life that leads to salvation after this physical realm, then you'll be patting yourself on the back knowing that you lived the life that you were meant to live, and you have no regrets. And even though it was a struggle here on the physical realm, you did what you were supposed to do. You abstained from those temptations, and you lived through your spirit, which is what really matters. Is really what brings fulfillment to me. I can say firsthand, on a firsthand level. And I still struggle with my demons. I'm only human at the end of the day, But I'm way better dealing with these things, knowing the things I know, being fed the things from the Spirit, and all these fleshly temptations. They're all temporary. You got to remember that. But the feelings you get in your soul when you're following your purpose and you're following the narrow lifestyle, you get that feeling of satisfaction knowing that you're doing the right thing. But yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. I know, to a lot of people that are watching me right now that knew me before, you would think I'm fucking nuts, because the things I'm saying is not who I was before. I'm still the same guy, the same kind-hearted guy. You know, I'm still fun to be around, everything like that. But I'm pretty much all business now, and I mean, take me or leave me. That's like that's pretty much the purpose I got in this life. Okay, and I don't want to blow it for these physical temptations. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got a little something out of it at least. Even to those that don't want to live that set apart lifestyle, I hope you got some edification out of it. And with that being said, thank you for watching, and peace.